This is the Hidden Killers Podcast with Tony Brueski.
Featuring defense attorney, Hidden Killers daily contributor, and host of the Defense Diaries podcast, Bob Motta.
Donna Adelson charged with first-degree murder in the death of her former son-in-law just about a week or two after her son Charlie convicted on the same charge. Here to discuss, join me on this, Bob Motta, host of the podcast Defense Diaries and defense attorney. This is a very dark, twisted family, the more that we learn about it, and the accusations against Donna Adelson. You think she's the last card to fall of the Adelsons?
What's up, T? Yeah, quite a family there, the Adelsons, huh?
Yeah.
Led by, I don't know, is murdering Mamaw Adelson the mastermind? I don't know.
I wonder. I mean, it explains the children a lot if she is and how they think and how they act. You know, if you look at the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
100%, man. And you know, it's like you're looking at this thing and you know the state wants Wendy so bad.
Oh yeah.
But it's like and you and I were just talking. I mean, we definitely called that that Donna was going down with the quickness, and she did. Like they didn't waste any time, and obviously Donna, being the genius that she was, discussing either killing herself or running to Vietnam on a recorded jail line, expedited it. As soon as they found out that she was talking about it, and then were able to determine that she bought a one-way ticket with a nice little stop in Dubai, which obviously, if you know anything about Dubai, be a pretty good place to hole up, considering they require all women to wear face coverings. It'd be pretty tough to get identified in Dubai. Like, I have a feeling she wasn't even going to go to Vietnam. I think she was going to flake off in Dubai, but like the reality is neither one of those countries have extradition pacts with the United States. So either way, she's trying to go somewhere where it was going to be extremely difficult to get her back. But, again, she wasn't real smart about it. And, anybody who knows anything about the jail system and the prison system has to know that every phone call is recorded. And in a case like this, for a fact that they're listening to every call, and it's like, her going down was not surprising. The biggest fish, I think, in the eyes of law enforcement is certainly Wendy. And sadly, I think that she's the toughest case. There's a reason I'm trying to knock over these dominoes in this order, because this trial is going to be vastly different. Like, they don't have the same evidence. They have some overlapping evidence in terms of Charlie and Donna, but in terms of this is not going to be an identical case, because there's different elements with respect to Donna. Like I thought, jumping back to Charlie's trial, in some of the testimony, because when you had Katie testifying about the water being damp or the money being damp, and that, every time that Donna would bring money, that either Charlie and or Donna would wash the money in order, I'm assuming, to get their DNA and or fingerprints off the money, so that when she got it, it was damp. And then she calls her ex and says, look, the money's damp. And he's like, what do you mean? She's like, well, clearly they were washing the money, like literally washing the money. And, and then the insinuation by Katie at the Charlie's trial, was that Donna was supplying the cash. And this is cash that was going towards what we now know was not an extortion, but it was in fact to pay a couple of hitmen to kill Dan.
Sure.
So, but then as you progress and on cross-examination of Charlie, like, Georgia just let that go. Like, where I thought that was, like, I had tweeted when Katie had testified about the money being wet, and that she had testified that the money was coming from Donna to Charlie. That was a huge piece of evidence. It was a huge connective tissue, which I thought, when Charlie is actually testifying his own behalf, and she asks one thing about the damp money, and she just allows him, like, to completely get off the hook. Like, no, the money wasn't damp. And she doesn't try to delve into it at all. I mean, maybe she's got something lined up in terms of trying to attach that money to Donna, and she's got a different way about it. And that's why she just kind of glossed over it during Charlie's testimony, but it's going to be interesting. It will be a different trial just because it's different type of evidence and they're saying different things. And, they've got to put her in kind of the godmother role, as opposed to the godfather, but like the head of the family and, the one pulling the strings on this whole thing, but always keeping in mind that they ultimately want to get to Wendy.
Sick of the ads?
We are too.
Start listening with no commercials now and get access to all of our episodes in advance of everyone else.
Become a True Crime Today Premium Plus subscriber on Apple Podcasts.
Search True Crime Today Premium Plus on Apple Podcasts or go to our podcast page and sign up now.
True Crime Today Premium Plus.
Sign up now.